It's tough. You put a lot into the week, a lot into the preparation, practices, meetings, time with your teammates, and obviously it's not the outcome we want, but something's got to change. We just got to be better.
Tell me, how difficult is it when your first drive starts at the 1, your second drive starts at the 6, and you just really have no chance to get anything going?
Yeah, I won't feel sorry for myself. I mean, you get put in any situation, your job is to get out of it. We just got to get more first downs. Once we just got a couple first downs on offense, once we got going early on, didn't go so hot. I think in the second half we started to click a little bit, but at that point it was too late. I thought we battled well in the second half, but like I said, we got to come out better in the first quarter, get more first downs, get the ball moving, help our defense out. Just showing that, when we believe in ourselves and when we don't shoot ourselves in the foot, that we can move the ball, and I think that's a confidence booster. And to have that last drive happen, especially with Shep, he's an energizer bunny. He comes in offense, there's a different energy on the field. So to have him get that touchdown was a spark, even though it was with a couple seconds left on the clock. It's something positive to gain from that, was to know when we're rolling, we're rolling. As a competitor, everybody wants the ball, right? I think that's kind of where I get put in different situations because, quarterback can touch the ball every play, right? But if I was in another position, I'd be the same way. I want the ball every play, and, sometimes it comes your way, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, that's just a part of being on the offense. But as far as being a competitor, I understand it, but we'll find ways to get our playmakers the ball in space.
In that drive, that touchdown pass, is it something that you can carry with you tangibly going into this week?
For sure. I think that it just shows there's no quit in this team. I mean, you could have very much rolled over when the score is, I don't even know what it was at that point, a lot to a little, but you could have just rolled over, went 3 and out, not really cared, just, the game's over, whatever it is. But no, we dialed in. We said this is a pride drive. That was kind of emphasized in the huddle. We are taking this personal, as it should every drive, but that drive especially, we were not going to roll over. We're going to go try to execute like the score was 0-0 or whatever it was, and we went down and we scored. But that needs to be the energy, the mindset, everything going into that every drive in every game.
You say it's a pride drive. Is it you're going to take that mentality for the rest of the season?
Yes, sir. That's my intention too. Yes, throughout every practice snap, on all the meetings, there has to be intention behind everything. And I think that, nobody, obviously, it's said 100 times, but nobody believes in us but us. And in this team, we know what we have. We just need to come together, and the glue needs to stick, and we need to just battle for each other. And I think we did that throughout the second half of the game, but it needs to continue to do that, especially in the earlier part of the game in the first quarter.